Q106, rock on. Hey, have you thought about quitting smoking or perhaps losing weight, but you just haven't had the strength to do it, or you've tried different programs to do it and they've been unsuccessful for you? Well, there's something very cool happening on Monday in Jackson and Tuesday in Okemos with Mark Patrick. Mark Patrick's on the phone with me right now. Mark, we've heard the spots on the air. You're coming to town and you're going to help people quit smoking. You're going to help people lose weight. And how are you going to do this? With hypnotism?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on. We're going to use hypnosis to help people get control over the habits that they've been struggling with. Weight loss and stop smoking are the number one and number two resolution. Unfortunately, over 95% of the people that try to improve these behaviors end up not being successful because they're always focusing on using willpower and consciously trying to do this stuff. And what we do is we show them how to use their subconscious mind under hypnosis to correct these behaviors. It's that simple.
Now, for me, I've never been hypnotized, and others that might be listening right now may be thinking, hey, if I'm hypnotized, will I come back to the real world? Is that? Can you explain how that works?
Yeah, I think the biggest misconception, you just nailed it, is what they're going to experience during hypnosis. Most people's perception is barking and clucking, and the hypnotist, getting control over their mind and body. That's stage hypnosis. We actually go into hypnosis every day of our life. We don't call it hypnosis. Every time you drive in your car for a long distance and you zone out, you don't remember the last 30, 40, 50 miles, goes by like a blink of the eyes. That's highway hypnosis.
Wow.
Before you go to bed, your brain goes into a state of what's called the alpha state of brain activity. That's a creative state. That's a hypnotic state before you fall asleep. And when you wake up in the morning, you're in that state before you're fully conscious. So it's something we do all the time. We just don't call it hypnosis. So we're just going to get people back into that relaxed state so they can start improving some of the behaviors they want to consciously do in the first place.
That's pretty impressive. Now, when you're doing this on Monday, let me suggest this. If you're in Jackson, stop by the Holiday Inn Hotel in Jackson. The weight loss seminars at 5:30, the stop smoking seminars at 8 o'clock, and then Tuesday the 9th at the Holiday Inn Express Conference Center in Okemos, the weight loss seminar again is at 5:30, and the stop smoking seminar is at 8 p.m. Now, when you have a group of people in this room, and I've heard about what you do, and your success rate is very high, do you do it as a group in the room at the same time?
Yeah, we do it as a group. But what happens is with hypnosis, everybody's going to go through their own process. Meaning they're going to have their eyes closed. They're going to be picturing their own healthy improvements and changes and pattern interruptions. So the hypnotist is great. Your subconscious responds to not logic. The conscious responds to logic. Logically, everybody knows they should be doing things. The subconscious responds to imagery, emotions, and sounds. So under hypnosis, you're kind of painting this picture of a healthier lifestyle. Subconscious really doesn't know reality from fantasy, so under hypnosis it tends to gravitate towards things that cause pleasure and avoid painful stuff also.
So your body, in this essence, then when you come you come back to us, then you've got that in your mind, and you know what you want to do, and it's already kind of sitting there for you and laid out for you. Is that kind of the idea?
Well, here, real simple. Let's talk about smoking for a second. Here's what we do during smoke. We're going to break all the scenes and interrupt all the scenes that a smoker smokes throughout the day. So if you're listening right now, you're a smoker. I know you love to smoke. You get pleasure from it, and I know you know it's killing you. We don't focus on any of that negativity. Mm-hmm. We focus on the positives. We, under hypnosis, are going to interrupt all the patterns that cause them to smoke. Cup of coffee, break at work, getting out of the building, stress, finishing a meal, having a cocktail, if that's something they do. Put them back into those scenes as a non-smoker, so that they see themselves, visualize themselves as a non-smoker. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to change their internal snapshot from that of a smoker, tracking smoker habits automatically and behaviors, to that of a non-smoker who attracts non-smoker habits, behaviors, and patterns automatically. See, your image will make every behavior automatic. So we work on the image under hypnosis.
Man.
And you know what's cool about that? You could be around other smokers, not want to smoke. You could have a cocktail. You could have a cup of coffee. All those little simple pleasures in life. But the great part is this, is you're not going to want to smoke during those scenes. That's the fantastic part.
Mark Patrick, let's get some information here about how people can get tickets. Do they need to have tickets before they come out and see you, or can they get them at the door?
Well, they can get them. They can come right in at the door 30 minutes prior and register at the door if they want to. All forms of payment are accepted at the door. The cost is $50, $49.99. Or they can go to our website, Mark Patrick Seminars, Mark Patrick Seminars with an S, and you could pre-register And that does guarantee you a seat. Our seminars do sell out this time of the year in a lot of markets. So I would definitely suggest one or the other, either get there early or pre-register. And you could also find out some great information online. You could see a lot of testimonials. You could read some information. We got some great content to help you make a decision to live a healthier lifestyle. That's the key thing.
Mark Patrick, it's a pleasure having you on the air with me today. You're going to be at the Holiday Inn Hotel in Jackson. Weight loss seminars at 5:30, and the Stop Smoking is at 8. And then Tuesday, again, at the Holiday Inn Express Conference Center in Okemos, it's the weight loss seminar at 5:30 and Stop Smoking at 8. We really appreciate you coming on, Mark, and thank you for doing what you're doing to help people get healthier, man.
Hey, thanks for having me on.